companies need to answer for their social good stances. Sometimes it's very clear it's one main wave. Sometimes it can be many people choose a few. Based on company stances on particular social good topics.
Welcome back, everybody, to a new Tech Times exclusive. Today, we're talking to George Dolatly. He's the president and co-founder of IMPACTWAVE. George, welcome to the show.
Chris, pleasure to be with you.
Absolutely, George. It's great to have you. Now, I say this almost every episode, but this is something that I'm super excited to learn about, super excited to get out to the viewers, the readers as well on our tech side. This is something I think the world needs more now than ever, I'm sure. And so if you could please just jump straight in and tell us about IMPACTWAVE and the inspiration behind it.
Absolutely. Again, Chris, thanks for having me today. IMPACTWAVE is the first social media platform focused entirely on social good. It brings together people, businesses, and not-for-profits for collective action, for the pursuit of social impact. The inspiration, was really twofold. One, the accelerating trend toward interest in social good around the world on the part of individuals who are more and more aware of what's happening in the world. Have opinions, have the ability through technology to share those opinions, interact with each other. With respect to the pressing issues of the day, of the hour, of the minute, and at the same time, you have corporations with an understanding, especially over the past couple of years, that their stakeholders aren't limited to their shareholders. Companies need to answer for their social good stances, what they're doing to make the world a better place, or at the very least not to hurt the environment or society in some way. So companies recognize that they need to stand up and have a position and be on the right side of social good issues. At the same time, you have not-for-profits that are probably not fully taking advantage of modern technology. With a few exceptions, the biggest ones, certainly have the people and the wherewithal to be out there and to show what they're doing and to keep eyes on them. But the vast majority of not-for-profits are, still in the Stone Age, with respect to their ability to access technology, ability to access people and organizations that are interested in them. So we wanted to create a platform where these three constituencies could come together, with respect to social good. At the same time, you have widespread dissatisfaction with the large social networks. It's I don't need to recount what's been in the news these past couple of years, particularly these past few months. But there's a feeling that existing social networks are having a detrimental effect on people's mental health. And their overall well-being. We're trying to create a more positive environment that's focused on positive change.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's great. Like I said, it's something that we need now more than ever. So you were speaking about nonprofits maybe not utilizing or not really doing all that they could be for lack of resources or, maybe lack of time? I mean, it is not for profit, or not for profit, so it can be difficult to really get your word out there when your boots on ground. So is there some way that Impact Wave helps those? Do you have like a coaching system or I don't know, like maybe a pamphlet or something that you can give these guys to kind of get them up to speed?
Well, absolutely. We encourage not-for-profits to join the platform, to claim their page, to highlight their focus and their goals. Just as we encourage companies to do the same, and of course individuals which are the foundation of the platform to join and begin interaction, with respect to social good. Interactions on Impact Wave are organized according to waves, which is our term for social good causes and topics. So, and whenever an individual posts on the platform, they'll post to one or a handful of waves, indicating what social good area their post is specifically in reference to. Sometimes it's very clear. It's one main wave. Sometimes it can be many. People choose a few. Once posts are made to a wave, then it's easy for people to access them. They can search on the basis of waves. So when you search on a wave, among posts, you find the posts that deal with that wave. When you search not-for-profits, you find the not-for-profits that are interested in that topic, in that cause, in that issue. So it allows for pinpointing the not-for-profits that are interested in the same things that you're interested in. And similarly, companies, who have particular interests in social good causes, and want to highlight their achievements or their activities with respect to particular causes. They can also post to waves and organize their communications on that basis. Okay,
so as an individual, as a user, for example, if say I don't know the company that springs to mind is Coca-Cola for some reason, we already know how they operate, but we'll use them for now. So as an individual, if I feel that say climate is super duper important, like that's number one on my priority list, can I use Impact Wave as like a barometer to see, do I still want to buy Coke products? Are they doing enough for the climate that I want to continue my patronage to this company?
Well, you've got it exactly right, Chris. When we say companies' constituencies are no longer just their shareholders, it doesn't take too much thinking to realize that there are individuals out there that are making purchasing decisions based on company stances on particular social good topics. Little further, individuals are making employment decisions. Who do they want to work for? Who do they want to be aligned with? Other companies make decisions about partnering with companies based on their social good stances, their social good goals, their reputation, with respect to various issues. So company pages on the platform do is they give businesses the opportunity to come on the platform and show what they're doing, show what their latest. It's a one-stop shop, a venue of record for companies to show what they're doing with respect to social good. So whether it's the latest press release talking about a DEI initiative, or an 8K that a company's filed, with respect to an environmental issue that's in the news. Whether it's a corporate governance issue that the company wants to respond to, post their latest press release with respect to that or any other issue. This is a one-stop venue where you can see where companies stand on these things, and again, that's something that distinguishes us from previously existing social media platforms. It removes the clutter. And I think that's probably one of the main things one finds when they join the platform. If you're on one of the expansive pre-existing social media platforms, you'll see things that you're interested in, and you'll see people's vacation pictures and the picture of their latest restaurant meal, and then sort of arguments that veer off and start descending into ad hominem attacks, and here the focus is on the issue, and people who feel strongly about something can come on and interact with people. Some will agree with you, some won't agree with you, but can come on and interact on the basis of the causes that they care about the most.
Right. That's a very good point. And that makes me think, we go to, different social media platforms for different things. Obviously, some are for, goofy dancing, and some are for, people use primarily for, like you said, family and vacation pictures. And then, you have the ones that are for, celebrities and huge announcements and things like that. Would it be safe to say that Impact Wave is the platform for action? Like, if you have a problem, rather than arguing in the comment section, you can do something right here. This is your chance to actually do something.
Well, the goal is collective action. The goal is to come up with real solutions to real problems. Part of the way we get there is by talking things out. Right. Part of the way we get there is by sharing things with others that either feed their interests or perhaps initiate interest in a particular cause or topic. It's the social media aspect. While it's focused on social good, is also very creative. People come up with interesting, exciting, funny, thought-provoking posts. Mm-hmm. This is a platform for creators. This is a platform for people who are sort of clever about what they think about social issues, thoughtful about it. So there's certainly room for getting the word out. But getting the word out can take a lot of different forms. So, you see individual users having a lot of fun on the platform. You see not-for-profits getting their message out in fun, interesting, thought-provoking ways. Same with companies, and it interacts. Individuals will point to a not-for-profit that maybe somebody hasn't heard of, but is with respect to an issue that a lot of people are following, a lot of people are interested in. There'll be interaction between the individual and the not-for-profit. Companies will get involved, and you're talking about individuals and entities that have a great deal of resources, a strong voice, and we give them a platform for those things to come together and bring more people into the fold, and create action, create solutions internationally. It's the technology that we have allows us to interact with people around the world, at a click, at the push of a button. And sure, there's a lot of fun we can have with that, but there's also a lot of negativity that can come with that. And I think that's just a waste of this incredible technology. At the end of the day, we think that Impact Wave, brings social media to its highest and best use.
Well, that's fantastic. That's exactly what it needs. Social media has been around long enough. It's in this strange area. I feel like the prior, the first iteration, let's say, of social media. It's in this strange kind of limbo area to where it's still so new that it's really, really popular, but it's been around so long that it's kind of stagnant. Like it's just, that's what it is. And of course, you know, anything that's stagnant after a while, you know, you're going to have problems. It's going to start to stink eventually. Like, and that's just kind of what's happened here with, you know, a lot of these other ones. And I think it's great that Impact Wave is doing exactly what's in the name. I mean, it's, you know, you are creating a wave of impact, and I think it's fantastic.
Thanks very much, Chris. You know, we couldn't be happier to be doing this. Every day is a joy and an adventure, and you know, we really think that we're bringing people together for something fantastic.
Well, absolutely. So, especially in today's climate, whether it be political or societal or, you know, economic, whichever the general climate of the world we live in right now, what's the importance for Impact Wave as well as yourself on placing more focus on positivity?
You know, positivity is a big part of what you'll find on the platform, and the positivity, comes from people trying to find solutions, people actually engaging with respect to issues on the basis of those issues, coming up with either, you know, unique thoughts, interesting analyses, fun ways to deal with them, and to bring them to people's attention. You know, we have creators that grab people, you know, with videos, with links, pictures, you know, various posts. You know, in the end, the positivity comes from an authentic search for solutions to the problems that exist today.
But yeah, I mean, you know, positivity, you know, we need as much as we can get, obviously. So how can viewers get on Impact Wave?
Well, we launched last year, sort of a soft launch on the App Store. It's an easy download. This month, we're going to be available on Android, which is a big, you know, rolling out, and sort of our full launch. You know, where we already have users from around the world, but this will increase, you know, by a significant multiple the number of potential users. You know, very easy, simple download from the App Store or Google Play in a few days, and you know, and companies and not-for-profits can get on, you know, just as easily, entering a little bit of basic information, and they're on the platform.
Well, there you have it. Yeah, that's fantastic. You know, and I feel like this is going to be, obviously this is good for everyone. But, you know, nonprofits, of course, they need the boost. Individuals, you know, we need that information. But I mean, I think companies may benefit. I don't want to say the most, but it'll be a huge benefit for companies, because this is basically you're just listing how great of a company you are. Like, and you know, they have these billion-dollar companies, they have the financial backing and the brand influence to really make these changes that myself and other users of the platform would be demanding, and nonprofits are, you know, assisting, but they can actually, you know, pour in. So I feel like this may be the step to close that gap between what needs to be done and actually doing it.
That's exactly right, Chris. You know, companies have the incentive to do it. They have the resources to do it. The need exists for them to come out and express what they're doing with respect to CSR goals, and to social good goals more broadly. And here again is is one venue where all those efforts can be found and brought to bear as part of the collective effort.
Yeah, it's great. I can't believe it just rolled out last year. This seems like something that should have been out a decade ago. It's like it's one of those things. Like, yeah, which I'm sure you guys have been working on it much longer than what we may see. It rolled out last year, but God knows how much time went into it before rollout. But yeah,
we have a strong group of people with incredible backgrounds in technology and philanthropy, business, and yes, it's been brewing for quite some time. We were surprised too that there's really nothing that brings together individuals, businesses, and not-for-profits in this way for collective global action.
Yeah, it really is amazing that but thank God it's here now. So I'm excited. This may go against the grain, but I'm a diehard Android fan, so I'm excited for this new role. I tried to get it today or yesterday morning. I was like, oh man, and I said I'll have to ask you about it. So it's great news for me personally that I'll get this in the near future. But for everyone, I think now more than ever, sustainability and things like this, especially like we spoke about earlier, being a patron of a company, there's it's a new wave of consciousness. Not only I only buy paper or whatever, those type things, but actually saying I'm not going to even, my stock options are based on certain things, where I invest. And I feel like this platform is definitely what people need to maybe better navigate through who to support and who not to, or I should say who to support.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. That's exactly right. What we do at the end of the day is democratize social good. We make it possible for everyone to make a difference, and I think that's the most important thing that we've introduced here.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you very much, George, for joining us today. I really appreciate it. I'm very excited to get on I'm not yet familiar with the vernacular, maybe to ride the wave. I'm not sure how you but I am excited.
Make waves, Chris, make waves.
Make waves, there we go. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm ready to make some waves. And so yeah, please feel free to come back anytime. And we will definitely continue this conversation.
A pleasure, Chris. I'd love to.
Absolutely. All right, Tech Times fans, you guys heard it. Go to the App Store, and you can just get on there and just see if the companies that your favorite soft drink or your favorite hairspray or whatever it is you may be into, to see what they're doing and how you can help, other than just patronizing this company or find a nonprofit that needs volunteers or food drives or something. It's all right there, especially for you us Android folks. We can wait a couple weeks or whatever, but we'll be right behind you Apple guys. So we'll see y'all next time.